Life can change for the better at any time. Your present is not the ending of your story. The Mother I Needed. Part 5. It was around this time my mom made friends with a woman I would later name my firstborn after, Kimberly. She had 5 kids of her own and her own boyfriend issues, but she fought back. She was from a state up north and had a northern accent, nothing that I had ever been around. She was a strong woman and very loud about her opinions. She took me in as my mom tried to work and find her way. She treated me as one of her own kids too. Same rules. I came from a home with no rules. Not when it came to food or where I could play or couldn't play. I loved and hated being there at Kimberly's away from my grandparents. I missed them, but I liked that I had kids my age to play with and my mom seemed better than she was before. I was glad my mom had a new friend that seemed like the kind of strong woman I wanted me and my mom to be. No fear is what I remember about Kimberly. She was a little thing too, 5 foot nothing and 100 pounds soaking wet, and she was amazing to me. Before I was 9, I realized my mom had started to date someone else, a man Kimberly introduced to my mom. He would later become my stepdad and then dad, but he reminded me a lot of my biological dad and I was nervous. Russell was a stocky short biker kind of guy covered in tattoos and seemed to really like my mom. He didn't have a stable place to stay and was with his dad and brother, so when I was with Kimberly and her kids, I found out my mom was with Russell and his family. I don't know where my real dad was during this year, and I don't remember visiting him or my grandparents much. He was still alive and out in the world and we had our own little world a mile away from him. But this year would turn out to be some of the worst situations in all my memories. My mom, Karen, and her new boyfriend Russell saved and got a place, and we moved in. Mom had new friends I was meeting, and Russell did his best to become a stepdad for me. I remember getting a Little Mermaid beanbag and playing Nintendo. That's about it for memories. But in all of these new friends there were some bad characters, drunks and drug addicts, not much different from my dad's friends. Though they were all completely different from my ma and Grampy's circle of friends, I remember thinking a lot of how different our life is now and if I would ever get to relax at our campground or go to church and sing and do the things I used to. If my mom and dad could ever not fight and I could see my dad's side of the family more again. Please see the next video for part 6.